talk about today. You know, weekends, a lot get to happen. But stories of triumph, stories of defeat for others, will bring all of them to the fore today. But just to let you know, we're gearing up for yet another XL Radio Fair. This time it's coming up on the 9th of September. And we're taking off where we left. And that's from 4 lanes traffic light, just by Ededakman Avenue or Sikakedok Avenue, however you want to call it. 4 lanes traffic light, 2 lanes traffic light, however, by Orun Road. From that location, we'll be going all the way down towards Ibom Plaza. That's where XL Radio Fair 2.0 will be taking us through. It's an opportunity to bring radio to you. You can have your shout outs live on air. You can advertise your products and services. You can get to connect with Team XL. That's key for us. We want to get you to have the opportunity to add faces to the voices that you get to hear on XL 106.9 FM. And because that's a party, we're looking up for sponsors, people who want to, come with us, partner with us, so we can make this even more memorable. So you can sponsor packages as much as you can. Get with us at the XL place. We are located at number 71 Ededakman Avenue, 4 lanes here in Uyo. Walk into our doors, very wide open, and we will have that discussion with you. So we're looking forward to XL Radio Fair 2.0. I can't wait. September 9. Yes, interesting number. We look forward to that. Emilio Silva, Lionel Muna, myself, every other member of Team XL will be right there on that day. But let's get started on sports today and let you know as well that we're streaming live on Facebook at XL1069.fm. That's where to join us and be part of the show. Let's get started very quickly on the show today. Team Nigeria's athletes, successful at that, who competed at the African Beach Volleyball Championship, returned to the country after helping the nation to achieve qualification for the Olympic event in the women's beach volleyball competition. And these two, they've been there, they've known themselves, they've been competing together. Esther Mba and Pamela Bauer. For those who follow beach volleyball, these names are not new at all. They are champions of Africa and have sealed a place at the Olympic Games in 2028 in Los Angeles. Yes, it was history for them. 2-0 win over Morocco. Set 1 ended 21-18, set 2 ended 21-11. The second was even a blowout as Nigeria sealed qualification for the Olympics. Morocco themselves finished on the podium, also sealed a place at the next Olympics as well. Tunisia had to settle for a bronze medal, but then that was it. They were welcomed back to the country yesterday by the president of the Nigeria Volleyball Federation, Musa Nimrod. Let me get your thoughts very quickly, Lionel. Qualification for beach volleyball at the Olympics for our ladies. Yeah. Something we hardly get to hear of, but then it's been achieved. History made.
Yeah, history made. It's novel. It's the first time Nigeria will be participating in beach volleyball at the Olympic Games. I think Esther Oyeyemba as well as Pamela Bauer, they've been together for a very long time. And it's always very tough to beat these girls in Africa. When they went to Alexandria for the championship, we knew that they could. Maybe favorable draws could also be important for them to pull their way to the final, and they did. And having to face Morocco in the final, the first set was a bit cagey. It took longer. I think it was close to 55 minutes before the girls had to record victory in that one. The second set a little easy for them. I think the Moroccans somehow lost the impetus to go ahead to try to win back the game. Congratulations to them. And now Musa Nimrod and the Beach Volleyball Federation, yeah, he's also in charge of the beach volleyball, have a lot to do. There is an elite program, a podium board training program that these girls have to attend now. There should be many more training sessions, friendly games before the Olympic Games. We want to see them perform well at the Olympic Games. Maybe get to the podium if they can. I know it will be very tough for Nigeria, but then if you are champions of Africa, then it means you can also compete with the best in the world. Brazil, one of the countries we expect to do well. Spain also have been doing well when it comes to beach volleyball. It's a bit different from volleyball, so we need to understand that. So these girls, they need to continue training, and Musa Nimrod has a whole lot to do to ensure that they put up a good performance at the Los Angeles Olympic Games.
From one story of triumph to another, this time Emilio Silva, your man, Big Chooks, 8th win of the season. He took home the World Athletics Continental Tour Silver Mead title at Bhubaneswar. That was in India. He won with a mark of 20.78 seconds. He defeated Zheng Wei, who finished second in 20.47 seconds, and Karanva Singh in 20.06 meters. That was his best mark in the event. Another victory for the African champion. What is Big Chuck's cookie?
Afangsu. It's been rising so high. He's been getting that consistency. 2 years ago, we'll not be sitting here to talk about him, competing. We'll not be sitting here talking about him having 8 wins of the season. We'll not be sitting here talking about him winning gold in the last game in Scotland a few weeks back now. And of course, he's been doing so well. And that's more like a launch pad for the upcoming World Athletics Championship that will be up and running in Tokyo. So he is doing absolutely very well. He's taking his time, taking it step by step. And of course, some of these wins now, the tour will absolutely help him, when the main event is up and running in Tokyo. So I'm happy that he's been able to get that consistency, taking off that mark. 20.48 meters is just an incredible time, for him, and it's even better when you look at the time that he's posted this particular year so far. So good. So big congratulations to Big Chuks.
Yeah, let's bring you some other stories. This time not so good for Nigeria's Kanyisola Ajayi, who finished at number 4 at the Silesia Diamond League. It was Oblique Seville of Jamaica who took the title in 9.83 seconds. Kenny Bednarek of the United States of America came second, 9.87 seconds. Christian Coleman, USA as well, 9.93 seconds at number 3. Ajayi missed out narrowly, 9.94 seconds, and that got him a 4th place finish. Yeah, that was it. And interestingly, all 9 athletes finished sub 10. None of them ran beyond 10 seconds. Emmanuel Eseme, the Commonwealth Games champion, finished at number 9, but then he posted 9.99 seconds. This was a masterclass of a performance from all of these athletes, something you hardly get to see in the yesteryears. 9.99, 9.97, 9.96 could even get you a title, but here we are having men run sub 10 for fun, all 9 of them. Yeah, away from that, just a bit of Formula 1 before we switch gears to the world of football. Lando Norris of McLaren was champion at the Dutch Grand Prix, finishing top for McLaren and taking all 25 points on offer for the champion. Kimi Antonelli, the leader in the driver standing so far this season for Mercedes, came second, taking home the 18 points on offer. George Russell of Mercedes came third, 15 points as well. Lewis Hamilton finished at number 4, 12 points, 59 points now below Kimi Antonelli, who is leading the driver standings as it stands. Charles Leclerc of Ferrari came at number 5, taking the 10 points on offer yesterday. Yeah, interesting outing for some of the top drivers, but then Max Verstappen did not finish his own race. One of the 6 who were not able to finish their races yesterday due to issues on the track. But then, big congrats to Lando Norris and McLaren for taking that home at the Dutch Grand Prix. We'll move away from there now quickly and bring you updates from the world of football. Just by the start of the weekend, we had the draws for the new Nigerian National League season. And it's interesting as Akwa United and Godswill Akpabio United have now known their groups, or their conferences rather, in the NNL for the 2025-2026 Nigerian National League season. We understand the tournament, or the league rather, the NNL, will kickstart on the 31st of October. And that will be just one match, Heartland against Crown FC. And 1 week later, November 7, every other team will be involved in action on match day 1. Group A has our very own Godswill Akpabio United, Conference A rather, with Remo Stars of Ikene Ogun State, Idel FC of Oka Anambra State, Iko United of Lagos. Yes, that's one of the teams are competing in that group. While there's also Stormers Sports Club of Abeokuta Ogun State, Heartland FC of Owerri Imo State, Crown FC of Ogbomosho, as well as Sunshine Stars of Akure and OYC FC of Delta State. Conference B has Beyond Limits, Solution FC, Akwa United, Smart City, Abakaliki United, Right to Win Football Club of Abia State, newly promoted Dokar Cairo Football Club of Oshun, another newly promoted side Ekiti United of Ekiti, and Bayelsa United of Yenagoa. 9 teams apiece in conferences A and B, and it's 8 teams apiece in conferences C and D. And that's for the northern parts of the country. We'll dwell on those from the south. We'll take a very quick break. When we return, we take the analysis on this, bring you more, talk the English Premier League, and so much more. Kindly stay with us on Sports Center this morning.
In fact, Stoke City have taken the...
106.9 Powered to Excel.
When you are looking for that perfect blend of luxury and comfort, one name stands out. Madina Hotels and Residences, located at 32 Abel Damina Avenue, Osama Estate, Uyo. Host your executive sessions in our state-of-the-art meeting halls or treat your taste buds to world-class flavors at our restaurant. Feel right at home in our fully air-conditioned rooms with 24-hour power supply. Unwind at the poolside bar, relax in our exclusive lounge, or take a dip in our swimming pool. Stay connected with free Wi-Fi and wake up to a delicious complimentary breakfast. We even handle your movement with our pickup and drop-off services, all while you stay safe with our 24-hour security. And ask about our outdoor catering and event planning for your next big celebration. Call 0806-742-8925. Madina Hotels and Residences. Experience peace.
Medina Hotels and Residences. Experience peace.
With hearts full of gratitude to the Almighty God for the gift of life and the legacy of service of our dearly beloved father and grandfather, late Reverend Patrick Nyong Essien, who was born on 21st August 1956 and passed on 2nd April 2026. We humbly invite you to join us as we celebrate his life, honor his dedication to God and to humanity, and commit him to eternal rest. The burial activities are as follows. Monday, 24th August 2026, opening of the Morning House, time 7 a.m. Venue, number 5, Dr. Victor Onoyomita Close, Asarieso, off MCC Timber Market, Calabar, Cross River State. 26th August 2026, service of songs, time 5 p.m. Venue, Intercessors Bible Mission, IBM, 7, Archbishop Achibong Avenue, off RCC Junction, Calabar, Cross River State. 28th of August, Lying in State, time 9 a.m. Venue, DO6A, Thompson, Uyota Street, Shelter Afrique Estate, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Funeral service, 10 a.m. Venue, Shelter Afrique Estate Field, Shelter Afrique Estate, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Your presence, prayers, and support will be deeply appreciated. Announcer, Chief Mourner.
God be with you till we meet again.
Immediately go 65 and 70. Me,
I'm planting this cooking, but it's not from my village. But I plant it.
Plant cassava. Why do we still buy Gary? Even cross river that does Gary, they still get from
Farming remains a major driver of livelihoods in Akwa Ibom, but farmers continue to face challenges ranging from high input cost and poor access to finance to climate change, storage, and market access. Despite government interventions, what more needs to be done to make farming truly profitable and sustainable? Listen to the XL News Hour this Monday, August 24, as we take a closer look at the challenges, the effort, and the solutions on farming in Akwa Ibom State.
Yeah, glad to know you're still with us on Sports Center this morning. XL 106.9 FM. Time fast spent. But Lionel, the groupings for the Nigerian National League season. Akwa United, Godswill Akpabio United now know the opponents. Separate groups. Maybe a good way to launch and try to get into the NPFL.
Yeah, it's a good way for both of them to launch. and we also hope we can see both of them finish top so they can qualify automatically for the Nigeria Professional Football League season. But it will be very tough for them. If you look at the group that has Akwa United, a couple of very interesting sides. When you look at Beyond Limits, Bayelsa United, who got relegated last season, so it will be a very tough one for the Promise Keepers. Gospel Akwabi United also have some very interesting teams. Heartland FC of Owerri Stormers, they have Iko United, Idel of Anambra, but then I think the travel concerns could also come in at this point. Yes, it's not the MPFL where you could travel from the city of Uyo to as far as Maiduguri, but then you also have to make those travels in the southern part of Nigeria, going as far as Lagos, as far as Osun State, from Uyo or from maybe Calabar. So it will be some concerns for these sides. We understand they don't have the financial powers like the MPFL sides, but then we hope Akwa United is a professional side. I mean, they won the league just 5 years ago, so they are always, still at the top. They still have a couple of their players still with them. I think John Efala, the Cameroonian goalkeeper, is still with the Promise Keepers. They have the likes of Gideon Usoro, who is a young
Efala, I think he has left.
He had left.
We didn't see any bit of him last season. But then most of the players from last season still with the team.
Are still with the team. So we just hope that they can, from the experience they had last season, missing a qualification to the MPFL by the Whiskers, they can capitalize on that and make do and better this season.
Yeah, hopefully that gets to happen. Let's talk women's football now. Odiagbe Deborah is the captain of Edo Queens Football Club. She speaks ahead of the CAF Women's Champions League. They play their opening game today against AS Garde Nationale of Niger Republic. She says they've been there before, they can do it, and they are hoping to do it. Let's hear from her very quickly this morning. Trying to reconnect with that now.
How ready are you? Honestly, we are fully ready. It's as if we are made for this. Like Bob said, we came here 2 years ago, our first time 2 years ago, and we won it. We are fully ready for this tournament. We prepared really hard, so we are good to go.
We're good to go. According to Odiakwe Deborah, the captain of Edo Queens Football Club, Kennedy Boboy surprisingly leads the team. He was at the press conference yesterday. For want of time, we will not be getting to hear from him today. But let's quickly bring you some other updates very, very shortly. Just before we take your reactions, the Premier League returned with a bang. First games of the season, and Arsenal started off brightly, defeating Coventry City by 3-0 in the earliest game of the match day. 3-0 win over Coventry, led by Frank Lampard. Hull City surprisingly ran over Man United, 2-0. First win for Hull City over Man United in the Premier League. Ipswich Town beat Sunderland 2-1. Everton were 2-0 winners over Crystal Palace. Leeds pipped Nottingham Forest 1-0. Brentford defeated Spurs by 3-0. Man City came back against Bournemouth with defenders getting the goals for them. Marguerite as well as Joshko Vardiol with the goals. 2-1 win over Bournemouth. Comeback win it was. Enzo Maresca's first in charge of the citizens. Brighton whitewashed Aston Villa 4-0. Newcastle against Liverpool ended 2-2 with Dominic Szoboszlai scoring a late equalizer from the spot. And tonight, Chelsea take on Fulham. Main event, shortly, the Premier League. Your very, very quick take. If you can make that 30 seconds, I'll appreciate.
Yeah, quick take. We do not really have time, but what I want to say is that it's still new. It's still the early part of the season. Fans shouldn't really read meaning to what we've seen. Some scored, like we've seen Arsenal, Declan Rice was started from the bench for them. Manchester United also had some players who were on the bench, which normally should be starting for them. Did not also start. We've seen Liverpool also struggling with fitness issues. So some of these big clubs are still trying to. But also, you'll have to give credit to Arsenal for getting that point. They've set the mark, they've set the standard now. So it's now left for other teams to try to play, follow up. It will be an interesting season.
Kai Havertz, Bukayo Saka, Martin Odegaard with the goals for them that day. Lionel, very, very shortly, Chelsea play tonight. First game against Fulham. Will they join Arsenal and City on the winning side? Or will they join Man United on the losing side? Or will they join Liverpool with their own okra soup?
It's a West London derby, a very tough one always. Yes, Chelsea always have the upper hand, but then Fulham will want to start the season on a very high note. Yes, they have some Nigerians, so there is a lot of interest when it comes to the Nigerians in the Fulham side, and they play away from home, talking about Chelsea, so it will be very tough for them. First litmus test for Xabi Alonso as a coach in Chelsea. I can't really tell where this one will go. Maybe the first 10-20 minutes can make the fans understand, okay, this is it. But then for now, fingers crossed.
Let's take your reactions. We'll squeeze in the La Liga updates very, very quickly as we take those very few reactions that can come in. Of course, we'll treat the first ones with priority. 0700 000 1069 0809 222 1069 0809 333 1069. Welcome, first caller.
My friend, good morning.
Abamete, straight to the point.
Today, this night, 8 o'clock, my team Chelsea will Fulham. All the Fulham, they fool them go and go away.
All right.
My team Chelsea will win today.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us. Good morning.
So,
short and simple, straight to the point.
That's too short.
It's simple.
Snooker.
It's simple.
Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning to you, Mr. Kida in the studio.
Samuel Kurana, welcome. Go ahead, straight to the point. Straight to the point.
It's Samuel Kurana, Madrid ambassador. Mr. Kida, I want to say kudos to my team, Real Madrid. Kudos to Mbappe, and Diomande, and even the newcomer SP. They done a very great job, but I wasn't satisfied with them. But let them do well. But for Chelsea, they should know that they are playing with their landlord. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so very much for joining us, Carlos SP, as well as Jude Bellingham, with the goal scorers as Real Madrid defeated Espanyol 2-1. Barcelona yesterday took matters into their hands and whitewashed Elche 5-0. Rafinha with a brace in the game. And of course, another interesting day for their new signings. Karim Adeyemi found the back of the net. Fermin Lopez with a brace as well in that game. Welcome. Good morning. Hello, are you there? Maybe you do well to get back with us. Amedion, the La Liga season up and running. Real Madrid, Barcelona starting off well. Atletico, however, dropped points in their own game against Villarreal. 2-2 it ended yesterday.
Yeah, a quick one. Real Madrid, I wasn't really impressed with the performance, but with Jose Mourinho, you know that the performance will not really be that eye-catchy, but you'll be getting the points. For FC Barcelona, an incredible win it was for them, although Lamine Yamal wasn't really happy. It was off that particular game early and he wasn't happy, so but it was a good win. Atletico Madrid also, Julian Alvarez was not happy also, and all of that. So the transfer season, he wants to leave, and the club
is saying, stay here, don't go
anywhere. They don't want to sell to Barcelona. That's just
good morning, welcome Victor. Straight to the point.
Lioness, good morning, other guys.
Go ahead, please.
Yeah, let me say the weekend in the English Premier League, the result was really a dicey one. Tonight, Fulham against Chelsea is really a must match. So my goal need to keep it Chelsea, which was enough on 3 points. That's my two. Thank you, Fabi.
Thank you so very much for joining us on the show today in the Italian Serie A. Our very own Samuel Chukwueze was the man of the match as AC Milan defeated Torino 2-0. Adrien Rabiot as well as Alfredo Cisse got the goals in the game. But then he was in fine form getting the man of the match award. So much to talk about, but then time is against us. You get more updates on Inine Mbuba 2:30 p.m. and other shows on XL 106.1 FM. Many thanks, Emilion Silva, for coming through. Lionel Munam as well for bringing top analysis to the table. We wish you all a fantastic week. Akila Matawali is my name, and we're done and out.
106.9 powered to XL.
I greet you now, my better people of Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. And you are welcome to this health enlightenment program brought to you by Baba Koboko, aka Kick and Start. Baba Koboko, an Ogbonge tradomedical specialist. Him new office, a day for number 2, opposite Atiku Abubakar flyover, Uyo. You fit contact Baba Koboko for 080-33-96-5888. Today, we get a tradomedical personnel from Baba Koboko Herbal to tell us what we need to know for this program. Ma, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me on the program. Today, our message now for men, either old or young. When yama sickness don't turn you way be strong man to lazy man, pata. You go see food with your 2 eyes to chop and go be wahala. Make una listen to me. We get better roots and herbs all the way from Jebu-Ode, Ogun State, where they natural with other traditional practices where we they use to handle only man-related problem. That is this, any nyama sickness, disease or condition wey fit turn strong man to lazy man when e comes to action, we don land for our new office for number 2 opposite Atiku Abubakar flyover, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State.
Listener, if now you dey join us for this program,